But first, it's all hands on deck in Washington today as President Trump holds those high-stakes talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, fresh off Friday's face-to-face summit with Vladimir Putin. Let's take another live look at the White House this morning, where in a rare show of support, several of Europe's top leaders will also be at that negotiating table today, as President Zelenskyy makes it clear he is looking for an end to the war soon, but not on Russia's terms. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is live at the White House. I mean, Tom, a whole lot is on the line here. What can we expect from today's discussions?
Hey, good morning, Markie. Well, finding a pathway to ending this deadly 3.5-year war will be the priority for these talks happening in just a few hours here at the White House, with the Trump administration recently voicing progress towards a possible peace deal, but also saying lots of work still remains. One of the very big talkers expected later today here at the White House will be maps like this one. The Trump administration saying Russia wants territory, specifically the Donbas region in Ukraine. Russian forces occupy around 3/4 of this area right now. Late last night, President Trump posted about the upcoming meeting, quote, President Zelenskyy can end the war with Russia almost immediately if he wants to, or he can continue to fight. Not getting back Crimea, no going into Ukraine, into NATO. But President Zelenskyy has rejected Russian demands, saying Ukraine will not cede territory. On Sunday, Zelenskyy again called on Russia to end the war, saying he hopes the U.S. and European allies will put pressure on Russia to make peace. But all of this comes, of course, after that big summit in Alaska last Friday between President Trump and Russian leader Vladimir Putin, where the two spoke face-to-face about the ongoing war and a possible peace deal. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, who took part in those Alaska talks, also revealed Russia agreed that the U.S. and Europe could offer Ukraine security guarantees in the future, similar to how NATO works. But the president saying entry to NATO itself is off the table. Despite some progress, Secretary of State Marco Rubio is saying lots of work still remains.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.